So this is the Good Ride review of the Patagonia Pow Slayer jacket, and I think I have the Pow Slayer pant on below. And thanks to Patagonia of Bend for letting us get on this jacket and show you what it's all about. And I think this is $700. I think I have like 1,500. No, let's see, 700. Probably like 600, 1,300 bucks on me right now before even getting to the other gear. That's crazy. And the first thing is the fit is very good, and you would expect it to be. It fits well. It's just that perfect middle ground that flatters a lot of body types. So second off, construction. First off, I just can't believe what this looks like in person in relation to the pictures. The pictures are really flat and it almost makes the jacket look boring, but here under the pretty light, it really comes alive and it's much shinier, and the color looks so plain online, but it's much more vibrant in person. Great detail. The construction is impeccable, and so it should be at this price point. I mean, you really expect it all to be flawless, and so far, from what I've seen, it is, and it's really well built. One thing though with Gore-Tex Pro and Gore-Tex in general, it's pretty crinkly. You know, you can kind of feel like if you're the first one up in the morning, getting breakfast and getting ready to go, your friends are gonna hear you walking around. But that's a small price to pay for Gore-Tex Pro. From what I understand, it's the next level up from all other Gore-Tex. It's kind of like their flagship design, which offers a little more waterproofing, but also mostly breathability. And this jacket is so light and so thin and packable, this 3-layer jacket. But let's get into the hood helmet compatibility. I love contoured hoods. At a jacket at this price, I wouldn't buy an articulating hood. I'd want a contoured hood so it can do this perfect seal. Those articulating hoods often leave parts of your cheek exposed no matter how well you tighten. It's got this nice, double adjustability here. It's got adjustability in the back, and I can look both ways really well. Maybe even tighten it a bit, so that's good there. Now let's talk about gloves. Let me get off that helmet. That feels much better. This is my trusty Burton AK guide glove, which I seem to ride a lot of it these days. Just a champion in wet weather, and you can see here it fits really well. And then if you want to go under, if you're somebody who can afford this jacket but you have like an old glove, or you really like those old gloves, style gloves that go over, it'll go over pretty well there too. Forgot to do one thing. Watch Grant doing this, but you can kind of see how that fits and how well it fits. And then we've got pit zips, and I just zipped both zippers. New jacket. Oh yeah, nice and open, and that's expected for this price point. You can kind of see how they go down here. Now you've got two functional pockets right here that just have that like super tricot liner. It's not soft and fleecy. It's made to be as thin as possible, and it feels almost like the jacket on the outside, which is really kind of smooth and slick. It feels like even without Gore-Tex, this material is going to be water repellent for a while. It just feels like it doesn't want to let anything through. And I kind of like that. Sometimes you have outer layers that feel like they want to absorb moisture, and it's like they're inviting that layer, that moisture through to the Gore-Tex, membrane or layer. So this is cool that it just feels like every part about this jacket is meant to repel water. So tall pockets from here all the way down. Just nice small zipper pull. 2 big pockets here. You know, they go up all the way to the collarbone, or this one does. This one goes up just a little below it, and then, you know, kind of down to your waist. And, you know, you've got another pocket inside. I don't know if I would necessarily call this the media pocket, but I would say it's a stash pocket inside, and I would probably just use this as the media pocket. And hell, if you can afford this jacket, then just have Bluetooth, because it doesn't have a cord through. Not seeing a cord through anywhere, but it easily fits this. Now this internal pocket, maybe it can fit my S9 Plus, but I don't want to push it. It's kind of a smaller pocket. It's more of a stash pocket. So I'd use one of the 2 on the outside. Then you have just, you know, the obligatory goggle pocket that everybody needs to have. A fixed powder skirt that is just, it's the thinnest and lightest powder skirt I've ever seen. And maybe people who would buy this jacket might be super weight conscious, but I wouldn't even worry about, you know, the fact that you couldn't remove it. It's literally the lightest, thinnest powder skirt I've seen. You've got a jacket to pant interface. And all in all, you know, you have an amazing jacket if you want maybe what could be the best in terms of waterproofing and breathability, packability, and just, you know, lightweight, uber technical shell that looks so much better in person than it does in the flat pictures that you see online. Then this could definitely work for you. So there you have it.